me Emerson Powell! Good evening. Thank you all for coming to see me. My brother's in the audience. Thanks, Harry. Thank you for coming. He told me, I was told he was going to bring his missus. I haven't met yet, but he's rocked up with my wife. So someone's got explaining to do in this house. Alright, I've got some notes here. I can't remember everything. Alright. Funny story about Harry. I was 16 and I stole Harry's ID out of his wallet so I could go and buy smokes and grog, underage. And he didn't find out one night until he tried to get into a club. And he opened his wallet, the driver's license wasn't in there. And the only time I nearly got caught, using his ID was when I was trying to do something nice. I went and donated blood. And I used his ID, and then a couple months later, Harry's gone to donate blood. And they're like, mate, you can't donate blood, you donated a couple of months ago. And that's when he figured out I'd stolen his ID out of his wallet when I was 16. And, I'm a real Ipswich local, as you can tell from that growing up story. But do you ever look back at like what a little shit you were growing up? Like, I got expelled from my first high school. I was smoking durries, and they said, can't do that here. Westside Christian College in Goodna. And so I went to Ipswich State High School for grade 11, and then I managed to also get suspended from there. I was selling durries on the Oval. I was rolling them for 50 cents. You could buy a rollie off me for 50 cents or a Taylor for $1. I was going to 7-Eleven at Brassel there, and I was picking up a 40 pack of JPS for $23. That's $17 profit every pack. I hope there's no tax agents in the audience, because that was undeclared income. Now, talking about undeclared income. Ipswich politicians. I love a bit of undeclared income. But we've already heard about the corrupted mayor and Paul Pasali, and I moved away from Ipswich when I was 18, and I remember playing cricket at Limestone Park, and we had the Brisbane Heat come out, and I remember Paul Pasali there, and he was just hanging around the club, he was drinking beers, and I left Ipswich and I worked in the Sunny Coast in Bundaberg for a few years, and I came back, and Paul Pasali's walking out in his robe, begging not to be put into maximum security. But he's out now, and if he runs again for mayor, I'm voting for him. But yeah, politicians. Talking about elections, there was a really interesting story that came out of the last federal election, and it involves Ipswich. We made headlines, I'm not sure if you know, but Pauline Hanson, she nearly lost her Senate seat to the legalised cannabis party. And I really feel, and look, I know what you're going to say, like, Emerson, don't tease Pauline.
No, do.
Don't tease her. She's an inspiration. She's an inspiration to women and rangers everywhere. But I am going to tease Pauline. What am I going to say? Yeah, so we missed an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. I feel like if we voted in the legalised cannabis party, Pauline would have been out of a job.
Yeah, that would be great.
So what would have happened then is all the stoners would have been living life, and they'll be loving life, and they'll be smoking their weed because it would be legal. And then when they get the munchies, they could just walk down to the local reopened fish and chip shop and go see their favourite politician, Pauline Hanson. Guys.